ladies and gentlemen, our next speaker, they both have already spoken a little bit about her and the work from Design Works. We have Leanne Huddle. Let's give her a big round of applause, please.
Well done, Brian. It's part of a hard act to follow. My name's Leanne Huddle. I'm the General Manager of Brand Strategy, Marketing and Licensing at DesignWorks, which is also the brand partner that James talked about of Umbro and a lot of other brands. We work across sport apparel, footwear and equipment, quite a licensed and owned brands. We're not experts in teamwear, and that is why we license the experts. We run umbro.com.au and sell a beautiful product on there, and it's one of our top 5 sellers. And when it's launched, it was top for the first couple of weeks. It's doing really well, and we run all of the marketing. So we're really, I've lost my slides. I'm really excited to be here, but it looks better with pictures behind me. Are we there? Which way do I go? Down? All right. First of all, thank you very much for having me. It's a real honour to be here, and it's great to hear from Avnil and the rich brand history. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about the Umbro brand and the history there, and how we see the great fit and how we can tell some brilliant stories together. Thank you for your partnership, James and Brian, and we've got an exciting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ahead, hopefully. Oh, sorry. So, Umbro has been around since 1924, born in Manchester in the UK, and it has been always for the players and for the fans and for the community, and that is really at the heart of the positioning of the brand, alongside the pioneering of sportswear. Harold Humphreys, he was a brother, the Umbro, Humphrey, came from the Umbro brothers. They were from Manchester, which was Cottonopolis, had the best cotton in the world, and wanted to make comfortable, breathable sportswear for the elite sports teams. He believed that if you played well, you needed to look good too, and that's something that stays still in it's strong through in our positioning now. And we do think that Fiji Rugby looks pretty good out there. Definitely looked better than the Wallabies last month, just saying. So our business is different. It is like I said, we are the brand partner and joint venture partner in Australia, New Zealand and the Pacific. It is a licensed business, but it means that we have the best of both worlds. We have international development in our headquarters in Manchester and a brand team, but then you have local experts all around the world bringing marketing, local team sponsorships and teamwear like we do here. So we have around 130, operate in more than 100 countries around the world, and that is growing. And there's a very exciting resurgence of the brand in fashion and in sport as well. So it's a really exciting time to be part of Umbro. We partner with around 130 teams worldwide, and there is excitement all around the world, particularly from my Irish colleagues who are very pleased to have Fiji Rugby and bought, I think, the biggest outside of Australia of the kids. So the brand promise is really from the grassroots to the highest league, of the level of the professional games, from the players to the fans, from the stands to the streets, wherever they play football or rugby, there will be Umbro. That is our promise to our fans and to everybody that we work with. And it really is about the people. And that's why when James came to me to talk about this opportunity, the synergies of these two brands is really strong, because it is all about stories. It is about great storytelling, it's about connections, and it's how the love of a game can bring communities together. It's so much more than a game, as you all know. So our goal is to really create these great stories. We're a global brand that behaves like a global brand, but we have a local accent, and that's something that we want to work really closely with all of you in this room to really realise. We don't want to just do a photo shoot in a studio. You'll see, I'll show you the video in a minute. We want to celebrate the landscapes and the stories of the people here. So we're about stories, not stuff. And that is why Fiona, our marketing manager, came out here in January, sweltering with the local videographer and photographer and some great players, and got some amazing content for the launch. We really want to continue telling those stories. We've got lots of ideas about how we can tell the story from the communities through to the grand stage, the world stage. I'm most excited about 2027, when we are going to be the world's second favourite team, or first, yeah. So I just want to run you through where we've been so far. I'll start with the video. I hope it works. Hopefully you've seen this too, but I'm pretty proud of our first efforts. No sound. It's beautiful sound. It sounded just as wonderful as all of you singing this morning. So, like I said, we could have just gone to a studio, taken a few shots, but I mean, when you've got a country as beautiful as this, and it was so good to have the kids come up and be part of that as well. It was all unscripted, and that's what makes it so wonderful. So we launched with Rugby Sevens in January, very quickly. We had our biggest, most likes at all, and over 10,500 likes on Umbro Global. There was a lot of positive comments, so we're really excited about that. We had a homepage takeover. We did a whole load of PR and kept sharing, did a lot of digital boosting with the content that you just saw there. Here's some of the campaign assets. We're looking forward to the next one. Last month, we were in Newcastle for the Wallabies game and did a really concentrated media buy around the city. So we had, that's in the airport there, that's in the train station. So however you were getting into Newcastle, whether it was train, plane, bus, you saw an ad of Fiji Rugby, which was great, and that was just outside the stadium as well. We also ran a competition with the local radio station, Triple M, and we had over 2,000 entries. It was very exciting and not planned at all, but there were 4 Fijians who won the competition. They just moved to Australia about 18 months ago, and they were beside themselves. I wish I'd have put a photo in, actually. It was brilliant. We had a lot of fun. And it'd be great to talk to more of you about how we plan going forward, but as I said, we really want to talk about going from into the world stage, how we can talk about taking how the players from their communities onto the world stage. We've got this, it's only a very grainy picture, but 40 years ago in October, Fiji played Ireland, and we want to use that kind of energy moment to be able to, we've got only 20 units of this replica jersey, but the same thing happened in 2027, and so we can do a really big program around that. There's a lot to work through, but it's really exciting. And like I say, we're about celebrating the story, your rich, wonderful brand, and bringing it to the world through our network and some great content. So thank you very much for the opportunity. I look forward to talking to you all later, but it was a pleasure to be here, and thank you.